Hello ladies and gentlemen, and it's been a couple of weeks, but welcome back to the flagship Formula 1 League here on Race Department, right here on the PlayStation 4. Jamie Mayers bringing you the action as per usual. Unfortunately, my broadcast partner, Mr. Michael Fleming, is absent today. It's his 20th birthday, so happy birthday to you, my friend, on behalf of myself and the rest of the league. But we carry on. Hopefully we will see him back next week. Qualifying has just begun for the Austrian Grand Prix. This is round 9 of the season, as we currently follow Alex around, starting his qualifying lap. Let me just get what I need to up on the screen. I would also like to just apologise if I disappear for a short period of time. I am sort of nursing a sort of hay fever / cold, and I've got a quite bad cough, so I may disappear. Hopefully it doesn't affect me too much. So yeah, as I said, this is the Austrian Grand Prix around the Red Bull Ring / A1 Ring, depending on what you want to call it. It is of course now called the Red Bull Ring, after it was purchased by Mr. Dietrich Mateschitz. It's a one of the old school circuits, 9 corners. I say 9 corners. Last year they said it was 10, some absurd reason. So depending on who you want to follow, it's up to the FIA. It's got 10 corners. If it's anyone with half a brain, it's or more, it's 9 corners. Ben's just gone fastest on a 1 minute 5.9. Very quick lap times here. Mikey Wolford's just gone up to 4th position. Good to see him back after he's spent the last couple of weeks out of action as he's moved house. So congratulations to him for that. Gatis just goes fastest on a 5.8. We've got Mitchell out on circuit. We've got Sean out on circuit. Not yet doing laps yet. Well, I think Sean's on a hot lap. I think Mitchell's just about to start his. We're going to follow Sean as he goes down the second of the DRS straight, down into turn number 4. We've got yellows in sector 3. Right on board with Sean. It's his teammate Tom in the barriers. Tremendous speed and commitment through those last 2 corners, and 1 minute 5.5 for Sean puts him to the top of the tables. Now, technically in real life he wouldn't be allowed to keep that lap time because he set it under yellow flags, but of course this is a game, so he gets to keep it. Anyone else on the lap? We've got Troy about to cross the line, I believe, to finish a lap. He goes third. Here's Mitchell to end his lap. He goes up to fifth. Lap times come very quickly. Is Harry just making his way back? Clearly the car's run out of fuel. And I am hoping that drivers, when they do try and make a pit stop, and that kind of disproves my proves my fears. I was going to say that I hope when people come to make a pit stop that they will stay to the right of the entry line and not cut across it like JC just did. But I don't believe the drivers have had that memo. So you never know, we could see some incidents during the race with drivers not being able to tell what others are doing. Here's Charlie to end his lap, start one. Not got the DRS open. Not quite sure what he's doing. He must have invalidated that. Charlie, of course, was my broadcast partner for last season. He's chosen to give it a whirl in the racing world. Mikey about to start a lap, so we shall ride on board with him. Into turn one. Very nice to do there. No wheel spin on the exit. Up towards turn number 2. Not this one. This one. Gets the car in. A little bit of wheel spin on the exit. DRS open. On the run down to turn 3. Apologies, I called it turn 4 earlier, but it's turn 3. In a wide. That's apparently turn 4. Turn 5. 5th gear corner. Hesitates on the throttle a little bit. Doesn't run wide. Through turn 6. Turn 7. Over the brow of the hill. Down 2 gears into turn 8. A little bit of wheel spin on the exit. Runs a little wide in the last corner. Crosses the line. And he's up to 3rd with that one. On a 1 minute 5.9. He's going again. I don't know if he's just trying for another lap or if he's just trying to get back to the pit lane really quickly. 2/10 off his personal best. So I think he's just trying to get back to the pits as quickly as he can so that he can start the lap. He's got enough time to. Harry crosses the line. I believe to also start a lap. Like I said, time's coming thick and fast. Just want to say thank you to everyone watching. If you do want to catch the rest of the season, do follow the channel here on Twitch. And then you will be notified every time we go live. You get to see this wonderful season. And of course, if you have missed any of the other races, you can head over to the YouTube channel where all of these races will end up. Just like this one will be uploaded about an hour after this broadcast is finished. Yellow flags all over the circuit as drivers are ending their qualifying sessions. Mitchell trying to squeeze every little tiny piece of slipstream he can. Remember, he's got a championship to defend. Not that he's doing a particularly brilliant job of doing so, to be perfectly honest. Currently third in the championship. Just to bring you up to speed, Sean, our current pole sitter, is our current championship leader with 157 points, having won the last 3 rounds of the season. Gatis, our current third place man, is in second place in the championship with 82. If anybody wants to beat Sean, they're going to have to completely kill his momentum. Mitchell crosses the line and goes up to third. Only 0.02 of a second off of displacing Ben from the front roller grid. Gatis retires from the session. You've got Mikey. Of course, probably going to be the last one to get a lap in. He crosses the line. That's a 5:05 to go fastest. Where on earth did that lap time come from? Mikey Wolford on the pole. Fantastic lap. Did not see that one coming at all. Mikey Wolford currently down in 8th place. Like I said, he missed the last 3 rounds due to moving house. And he's come back with a vengeance. And that is qualifying finished at the moment. What a great lap. So there we have it. Mikey Wolford on pole, Sean in second position, just 0.07 of a second off. Ben in third, Mitchell fourth, Gatis fifth, Guy in 6th, Troy in 7th, Dan in 8th, Harry in 9th, and JC in 10th. Charlie down there 13 seconds off the pace. Right, 13 seconds before this race gets underway. Who is going to lead the 323 metre run from pole position to turn 1? We are going to find out very, very shortly indeed. The lights are on. We've got Mikey on the right, we've got Sean, we've got Ben on the left, and away we go. Mikey's streaming off into the lead with a very good start. Mitchell up to 4th already. Bit of wheel banging in the mid-pack, but Mikey's streaming away with this already. Just waiting for the timing screen to actually catch up and give me the right results. Not sure what happened there with Alex. Ben and Gatis going side by side through turn number 3, with Ben winning that one. Sean attacking Mikey for the lead. It was of course Sean on the front row, it wasn't Ben. Timing screen glitched out. I don't think there were any major incidents. I think everybody's still got a front wing. Certainly looks that way to me. It's interesting to see what kind of setup they've gone for. They've gone for the slightly faster in the straight line setup. Slightly more downforce. Alex and Guy fighting each other. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Alex and Andrea, sorry. Alex winning that battle. He's on the soft tyre, which is an interesting strategy. He's hoping to go long and then obviously go into the ultra soft later on in the race. Sean now right up behind Mikey. And he's gained 5 positions there. Tyre strategy up. Sean's got tremendous run out of turn 1. Mikey's going to have to go super defensive. He doesn't. Sean's just going to slide that straight up the inside. We get a little bit intimate on the apex. Remember, Sean's got the DRS as well. Not sure why Mikey didn't cover that off. Sean's just going to take that place with relative ease. I say that, but Mikey switched him back on the run down to turn 4. They're still banging wheels. Mikey will have to concede that. But like I said, really unsure as to why Mikey didn't try and at least defend that position in the first place. Of course, he will have the DRS. And get all sideways through the last corner. And just as I say that, he's given himself a 3-second time penalty. He's the second one to go into the naughty book. And Alex already picked up a penalty for corner cutting earlier on the first lap, gaining a couple of spots. So as it stands on lap 4 of this race, Sean leads from Mikey, Ben, Gatis, Mitchell, Troy, Harry, Dan and Guy and Alex. Top 10. Got Thomas attacking Tom for 13th place. We've also got Guy attacking Dan mid-section of this lap. This Sean pulling away now, 6/10 the gap, and sets the fastest lap of the race. Kind of what I was fearing. He's been a completely different man these last 3 races. The guy looks to the inside of down into turn 2, can't get it done. You've got the DRS straight immediately after. Got Tom and Thomas still fighting each other as well. Runs it slightly wide. I gotta say, I don't know what Sean's doing through those last 2 corners, but he pulls out a hell of a gap. Oh, and Luke pits. Not only does he pit, he looks like he's slammed into the wall as well. Good measure. Careful of that, the wall does come out to attack you. Mikey's struggling to stay in that DRS. Got Ben under attack from Gatis and Mitchell. We've seen Gatis be a bit more aggressive this season. I think it'll only be a matter of time before he overtakes Ben. Felt the need to pit actually, because I'm pretty sure he was on the soft tyre. Mitchell passes Gatis. Oh, Gatis spins out of turn 1. Luckily keeps it out the wall. Rejoins down there in 9th place, make that 10th in a minute. As Alex breezes past. Mistake from him. And we've got the Tom Thomas battle going on again. Every time I flip to these two, they're side by side. Oh, and Ben's made a bit of a mistake because Mitchell's passed him. Now we get to see what Mitchell can really do. And he's got a little bit of clear air. He's got about 1.7 seconds between himself and the back of Wolford, who's completely dropped off of Sean. So, I mean, I don't really want to say this, but for this race's benefit, Sean had better revert to type and start getting some penalties. Tom Thomas battle has just closed up to the back of Andrea as well. It'll be an interesting 3-car battle. JC in the other Red Bull is closing them up. That Red Bull usually driven by Andrew Wood. Troy gets a penalty. Andrew Wood again having to skip this one. Harry with a time penalty as well. and that was a bit wide there from Andrea. That's going to put Tom right on the back of him. I think Andrea's got a bit more straight line speed. He's either gone for a fast fuel mix or a little bit, taken a bit down course off the car. He's lagging a little bit. Oh, come on Tom, just send it. I would have sent that if I was him. I mean, the door was wide open. Troy spins out of turn one. Drops down a bunch of positions. Unfortunately for this lot, he didn't drop down enough. Oh, and that's Ben off the road. Not quite sure what happened to him. We've got Mike in the pits. We've got Dan in the pits, and now we've got Ben venturing into the pits. Not sure what happened there. Alex gets another penalty. Charlie not having a clue where the track's going. Maybe he was on the old oyster track. Mikey on the soft tyres, so he should be good to the end of the race. And now, Tom, I suggest you take a little bit of a masterclass as to how you pass around this racetrack. There's Mitchell pits as well. Harry pits as well. That's a bit awkward, given the fact that Sean doesn't have to pit yet. Are they going for an undercut or something? I'm not sure. Marshall standing there with the checkered flag already. Oh dear. Andrea nearly lost that. Mike, he's given himself a 3-second time penalty as he tries to go around the outside. And Andrea into turn 2. We'll get the DRS though into turn 3. There we go. Slices down the inside. We've also got Mitchell in the background as well, making moves. I say that, but Thomas got him back again. Short pits from the lead. Getting a bit tasty right now. Mitchell's losing big time. That's very wide from Tom, I think. Unfortunately for Mitchell, he can't do anything about these two. Or is he? He's just going to drive past the pair of them. They're so busy fighting with each other, Mitchell's just going to drive past them. little bit wide. Thomas has got to get it back. Very nearly runs into the back of Tom. Mitchell hits the back of him. Seemingly the undercut has worked a little bit. Mikey's closed about 2 seconds onto the back of Shaw. Gap now just 7/10 of a second. Mitchell's got to hope one of these two pit. Remember, they're on the super soft tyre. Got Thomas at least. Troy gives himself a penalty. Not entirely sure what tyres Mitchell is on. His car says he's on super soft. Again, the timing says he's on the soft. Let's give himself another penalty. And there we go, he's on the soft. Doing a pretty good defensive job here. Well, I can't imagine he'll be holding this position for much longer. Charlie gets his first penalty. Sets the fastest lap. Pulls a half second. Oh, Mikey. Oh no! That was Tom just running a bit wide on the exit of turn 1. Getting a bit of wheel spin. Unfortunately for Mitchell had nowhere to go. No damage though, so that's something. Back to Thomas, so he's got to do that all over again. This is your battle for 5th position. Haven't stopped yet. Neither is your race leader. Someone who started on the soft. Tom and Andrea pit. That's a good move there by Harry. Harry and Mitchell should be a pretty good scrap to watch. They battle for 4th position in this race. Charlie pits from 15th place. battle on. Also got Dan in the background, closing up to the back of Thomas. We've got Guy closing up to the back of Troy, so that's another one to look out for in a couple of laps. Dan passing Thomas. Thomas made a little bit of a mistake at the final corner. Just allowed Dan to pass under the DRS. Speaking of DRS, Harry's about to get himself some. Down to turn 3. Notice that Harry's not using anywhere near the amount of track that Mitchell is. I'm kind of surprised that Gatis isn't making any more inroads into the field. He's still 1.8 seconds behind the guy. And as I say that, he gives himself a penalty. Down the inside. He takes 7th place off of Thomas as well. Thomas starting to struggle. I'm not sure if he's pitted yet. No, he hasn't. So I think he's reached that point with 16 laps to go that he's going to have to pit. Luke pits for a second time. Super soft. Thomas finally, like I said, calls it quits and makes his one and only pit stop. Not sure what tyre he's got to go on to. Is Muddy Ultrasoft going to do 16 laps? Maybe a brand new set. I'm sure some of the leaders pitted on lap 13, I think, 12 or 13. Alex somehow just merrily going along his business. Seconds ahead of our championship leader. Ben gives himself another penalty. Troy gives himself another penalty. Mikey having a solid, if not unspectacular evening. I mean, from a pole position. I mean, he'll be in second place once Alex wins, but speak of the devil, Alex has just made his stop. Be interested to see where he comes out. Surely he'll be on the Ultrasoft. Indeed. To the on ultra soft tyre. Where is he going to come out? Oh, he's just behind Guy and Gatis. It's Ben Pitts from 11th place. I do apologise for my voice. It's starting to give up a little bit. 14 laps of this race remain. Aha! Sean with a time penalty, his first of the race. I would say that would give Mikey a glimmer of hope, but Mikey's also got a penalty, so I highly doubt it. Gatis just lets Alex through. He obviously realises that Alex is on the just on the tyre, so there's not really much point carrying on his defect. Also got Thomas on the back of JC. Alex passes Guy as well. Very nice move into turn 2. He is on his merry way. He's got 4.3 seconds to Andrea. Let's see if he can close that up. Definitely doable. We have Troy on the back of Dan. This is the battle for 5th. Alex sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, and that is Charlie out of the race with his car smashed to bits, so I can only assume he's made it a long way. Not quite sure how that's happened. The left front is off. I mean, normally you'd just smash it to the inside barrier coming out of turn 1, but he's made it a lot further than that. Now got Alex on the back of Troy. Alex is giving us some sort of action. As he goes down the inside. I thought I saw some contact there. There might have been. The camera just decided not to show us. Oh, what a send down the inside. How on earth did he get that one stopped? Alex now up to 6th position. Ben gets another penalty. What is Ben doing? He sets the fastest lap of the race. Not sure what Luke's doing either. Look at the grip that Alex has got. And Dan just lets him have it. Let's see, we've got 10 laps left. Alex has got 5.4 seconds. Let's see if he can get to Harry. And unfortunately, this is probably going to be another one of those scenarios where race is going to be decided at the end when everybody's got their time penalties. Now obviously going for the fastest lap again, which Alex has just thrown the marker down for. Gap now 4 seconds between himself and Harry. Finally caught up to the back of Andrea. So he's going for an almighty send and doesn't do it. In fact, I think he just frightened Andrea clean into a mistake there. He's just going to drive past him now. At least he should. No, he doesn't. Andrea tremendous on the brake as he runs completely off the road. And Mikey pits! What is Mikey doing? I would have been sure those soft tires... Oh! Front wing damage. Maybe he had an off on that lap. Not entirely sure. But that puts pay to his podium. Drops down to 9th. Oh, and slaps the barrier on the exit. Didn't damage the front end. So made a mistake and broke his front wing. Oh. As Troy goes well off the road. Where is he going? He's coming into the pits as well. Is everyone just coming in to put on a set of ultra softs to like try and get the fastest lap or something? If so, I think that's a little bit ridiculous if that is the case. Ah, no, Mikey might have made the mistake of coming into the pits and just slapped the wall. As Troy quits the race. So he is our second retirement. Oh, that's a send and a half there from JC. Can you get it done? No, we can't. Tom gets the traction out the corner. Got to the place for now. Gap between Alex and Harry is 1.7 seconds now. 6 laps left. Definitely doable. Mikey's 11.4 seconds off the next car, so probably not going to make much progress from there. A bit unsure why he felt the need to pit, unless he hadn't. Really don't get it. What does that mean? That Mitchell might pit as well? If Mikey had an issue with tyres. Yellow's in sector 2. Who was that? Oh, Mikey spun it. turn 2 and drops 2 places. Now got Tom off the road, I think. No, that's Ben out of the race. Down at the final corner. Maybe he just cried enough with the penalties. And that's Gatis out the race now as well. What on earth is going on with these drivers right now? That's Alex off the road. I mean, it's kind of a shame we don't have the safety car in this league, because that would have spiced this up tremendously for the final 4 laps. It seems like everyone's just bored at the minute. They're all just crashing out of the race to get it over and done with. More yellow flags in sector 2 somewhere. And that's Andrea that spun it on the exit of turn 2. What on earth are you guys doing? There's Troy, who I'm pretty sure left the race already. Tom and JC still trying to beat each other up. But Mikey now on the back of Thomas. Now Andrea retires from the Grand Prix. What is going on? I think everybody's just had enough. Mikey now up to 7th place. Place is probably where he's going to stay, unless either Thomas passes him again or somebody else gets bored and quits again, because that's what seems to be happening at the minute. We've got Alex and Harry. Lap 34 of 36. Harry getting all of his defensive skills out. Alex down the inside into turn 8. That's a scary move if you're going to try that. Oh dear. They almost took each other out. Both managed to get through, and that should be the position done and dusted for Alex. Harry's going to get DRS though, so not over yet. Get to put in the naughty book again. Yep, Harry does indeed get the DRS. But Alex on those ultra soft tyres, I think he's just going to walk away from him, barring a mistake. Like he's doing that. Having said that, I don't know how all of the penalties are going to affect things. I'm pretty sure Mikey's got 2 penalties, which would mean that Thomas just gets his place back again. Go. Alex is just walking away from Harry, just like I said. And this man on his final lap of what has been yet another annihilating performance. Quite embarrassing, really. Sean wins the Austrian Grand Prix. Puts it in the wall in celebration. Gonna wait a full 20 seconds before this man crosses the line. Mitchell takes a very quiet second place, and he almost puts it in the wall himself. Alex crosses the line to steal that second position. Just like I said, I don't know how the penalties are going to affect things. He comes down across the line. He finishes 5th. Guy finishes 6th. Where is Mikey going to finish? I think he's going to finish in 8th, I think. Or he might not. I think he's going to keep that 7th. Yep. Just about. Tom crosses the line in a good 9th place. Very good job by him. JC's going to finish in 10th. Of course, the other 2 were lapped. There you have it. There's your top 3. Sean with the victory. Alex taking the 2nd position after the penalties were dished out to Mitchell. Mitchell crossing the line in 3rd. Next race is the British Grand Prix from Silverstone, where I'm hoping somebody is going to stop Sean's momentum. That was his 4th race win in a row. And as you can see, he's quite a dominant one. Good job there by Harry in 4th. I don't even know who the driver of the... Well, there's probably only one person I could give driver of the day to, and that is Sean. Just for being Sean. Because that was about as dominant as you're going to get. So yeah, like I said, next race will be the British Grand Prix from Silverstone. Next week at the same time. Hopefully my broadcast partner Michael hasn't gone on a week-long birthday drinks binge by then, and he'll be back. But until then, if you want to check out the league, do feel free to click the race department button just underneath the stream. It would be much appreciated by us all if you've enjoyed it. And of course, as usual, we shall be seeing you next time out Tuesday, 8 o'clock British time for the British Grand Prix.